Hi, everybody. I'm Missy Smith. I'm the parent liaison with the Great Start Collaborative, and I'm here today with Epple from Little Minds Yoga. And she is a yoga instructor as well as part owner of the business. And she's here to tell us a little bit about what she does there and some tools for you to use at home to build mindfulness in your family. So welcome, Kay.
Thank you.
Glad you're here.
Thanks.
And so tell us a little bit about what you do at Little Minds Yoga.
We have classes for children for yoga and mindfulness. It's not just a yoga thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we do ages 3 to 6, 7 to 11, tweens, and family yoga classes too, which is really fun to get.
Oh, great. So something
involved.
Families could do together.
Yeah.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
And so your goal in your classes is to do what?
To help the kids. I mean, it's not just about stretching and strengthening and aligning their bodies. It's not really so much about how the pose looks.
Right.
It's to get them moving, introduce them to yoga, and also to the mindfulness. We do a lot of breath work, and we end in Shavasana.
All right.
And believe it or not, we can get a whole room of 3-year-olds to lay down with their eyes closed for 4 to 5 minutes.
Wow, that might sound hard for some parents to believe, like a whole room full of 3-year-olds. So yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah. Fun.
Impressive. So within the scope of your yoga and mindfulness experiences for families, you have some tools and some exercises that you like to present.
Yes.
And I think you brought some of them here with you today.
I did.
And we're hoping you want to go ahead and share some of them.
Perfect. One that really works well is called a mind jar.
Okay.
And we have a recipe for this on our website, and you can just look on Pinterest too.
Sure.
But it's glitter in a jar. And so shake it up and they set it down. I'll hold it up so you can see it.
Okay.
And it's just watching the glitter, watching the shapes, breathing, calms them down. And it's kind of like their mind, if you explain it, that their mind is just all aflutter like the glitter in the jar, and you just need to wait for all of that to settle, to calm down. So the hope is that they will sit and watch for this as it settles all to the bottom.
So just a calming tool to just relax the mind. We know making decisions and acting when you're upset or stressed is tricky.
Well, it really is, because, it's impossible actually, because, your amygdala in the brain is kind of like the guard dog, and the messages to calm down can't get to the prefrontal cortex because it's just not possible for them at that age. So we're learning them to identify, or teaching them to learn how to identify their emotions and then control them.
Very important. We work a lot with this at our neighborhood centers, working with building social and emotional competence in children. So this really fits. It's important developmentally. There's so many changes and different aspects to understand.
Right.
What age would you recommend using the glitter jar with?
Any age. I mean, adults love these.
Yeah, I think even teenagers too, right?
Yes, definitely for teenagers too. Another one that everybody loves is pinwheel.
Okay.
Because who can't hold the pinwheel and blow on it,
Right. You have to do it.
So, the idea is to sit with them, and we just do this a lot in class too, because all kids love pinwheels. And to in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Okay.
And then they can work on, if you start with these techniques when they're not upset, it's best.
Yeah.
So they can learn what they're doing. And then when they are upset, they can choose what tool they want to help them.
Yeah, that's important. I know at our neighborhood centers, currently they're going to be working on some of those calm down kit kinds of ideas, and you have to be teaching the tools before you really need them.
Absolutely. And it's about practicing too. It's just like any other muscle, if you want to get good at something or learn to play the piano well, you have to practice it. So every time they use these tools, they get a little bit better and can calm down quicker. Another tool that we like is the Hoberman sphere.
Oh, this is a fun one.
And so just breathing in as you expand it, and then breathing out. And you can work with the ball, moving it as quick or slow as you like. But once they learn that the breath can calm their nervous system down, that's really a great tool. But then they're self-reliant, and they know that they don't need someone else to do that for them.
And I can't tell how many times are we in the grocery store or something and you hear someone saying to a kid, calm down, calm down.
Well, that's right.
And really, we want to get to breathing, because that
Mhm.
really is what will help a child really calm down.
Right. And we tell them to calm down, but we don't tell them how to calm down.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, these are great tools for that. Another thing, and most people don't have a singing bowl at home, but anyone who might, and they're not expensive if you get on Amazon. This worked really well with one of my grandsons the other day.
And you have a lot of them, from what I understand.
I do. We have 9 grandchildren with 1 more on the way.
Okay.
So I get lots of practice.
You practice. You know what works.
Yes. The oldest is 5.
Okay.
Wow. All of those. So the little 4-year-old is a very anxious kid. But if he holds this, because, there's light therapy, sound therapy, there's all kinds of therapies out there. When you ring this bell, you can feel it in your hand.
Oh, yeah.
So not only is it calming just to hear it, and if you have one of these at home, out in class, we'll have all the kids sit in their yoga seat, ring the bell, they close their eyes, and they wait until they don't hear the sound anymore to open them. And it rings for a long time, so it keeps them quiet and still. It's just a really calming thing to do. Yeah. And kids model too. They watch what we do. So it's important as parents to also practice mindfulness. And then they will learn from that. And if they're upset, sometimes all it takes is to sit down with them in front of them. And touch is very healing, and just touch them and just close your eyes and breathe. And pretty soon you'll hear them. Okay, they stop the noise and then they're breathing with you. So that's
powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we're so glad that you've been able to be here with us today and share these simple tools that can help build mindfulness in our children and in our families. And we hope that if you are interested in taking a class with Little Minds Yoga, that you could check their Facebook page, correct?
Yes.
And that page's name is?
Little Minds Yoga and Wellbeing. We also have a website.
Okay.
So you can just look for Little Minds Yoga.
Great.
For the website, there's a calendar of all our classes on there.
Excellent. Okay, thanks so much. And good luck out there at home building these skills.